YTPC. Finally decided to make another video. It's been a while. Haven't had a whole lot to say on most of my other ones. Got a little show and tell going on today. I'm smoking I don't know, a pipe my daughter gave me for my birthday. Or Father's Day, I don't remember which now. And I got a custom stem put on it. The other stem that I had, there was like a little wooden insert in between the stem and this, and it broke. And I had John D. Bunyan of Bunyan Pipes and make me a new stem. And as you can see, it's quite a long one. It's a good thing this is a light pipe. The stem's heavier than the pipe is. And in it I got some Cornell and Deal Dark Fired Kentucky. I've been waiting for this stuff for quite a while. Well, heck, I bet it's been on my get a notification list for several months. I'm not sure how long, but I bought 8 ounces of it, and I think I'm gonna have to try and buy another 8 before it goes away again. I like it. It's pretty tasty. Not super complex, of course, but I do like it. Get no bite whatsoever from it. Good tobacco flavor. It's the first time I've smoked in this pipe. I don't smoke this pipe real often, but I'm not sure what kind of wood this is even made out of, but it's hand carved, I guess. Well, I know it's hand carved, and it's like a claw holding a bowl. Looks like maybe an eagle claw or a hawk of some type. Well, it does smoke really well. Anyway, my wife and I decided we're gonna build a house next spring, or start on building a house next spring, and so we've been kind of buying some stuff that we can put in the new place when we get it, or when we build it, and one of them is, I'm not sure what they call this. I don't know if it's like a china cabinet or what, that my wife and my wife found it on Facebook Marketplace, and we went over and looked at it and bought it. And she's wanting to put that in our kitchen of the new place. Well, today we went and we went to an estate auction today. This is Saturday, the 13th of June. So anyway, we went to this estate auction. They had a whole bunch of tools, is the reason we were going. And you know, like, I'm no different than a lot of guys. We like tools. I don't need any tools. I got tools coming to my ears, but you know, that's the reason to go. I mean, that's piqued my interest, and I thought I'd like to go. There was also some, they had some axes, wood cutting axes, and I wanted to get a couple of them if I could, if they're cheap enough. Because, you know, I mean, it's not something I really need, so if I'm going to buy something like that, I'm going to have to get it pretty reasonable. And there was also a couple of 4-way lug wrenches for taking your lug nuts off of your car tires or truck tires, whatever. So I got 2 sets of tires and wheels for my truck, and one's for the winter and one's for the summer, and I just jack it up and take them off myself. And I also like to carry them along in my truck in case of an emergency, have a flat out there. It's a lot easier to use a 4-way wrench. You get a lot more leverage and stuff anyway. So I got both of them, and I'm planning on giving one to my daughter. She's going to be, well, right now she's up in Minnesota. She's on an internship at a bear sanctuary up in Minnesota. She's a senior and a half, going to be a senior and a half basically. She's double majoring in wildlife management and also in natural resources, and so she would have graduated if she had only been a single major. She would have graduated this year, but now she's got to go one more semester, so she'll graduate next December. But anyway, that's the reason she's doing this internship, just something good for her resume when she gets out of school. But anyway, so she's gonna be traveling around, I'm sure, and I decided I'd get these lug wrenches and give one to her. So that was kind of a long way around telling you that I was just getting one for her. But anyway, I'll show you these stuff we bought for the house. Oh yeah, by the way, but before I forget, one of the things I got at the auction today was I got a mahogany corner cabinet. It's like a china cabinet type thing, but I'm going to use it for a liquor cabinet. But it's beautiful, and it's pretty old, and I don't think it's a super valuable antique, but we got home and looked it up on the internet, of course, and everywhere that my wife went to find one that was for sale was anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. And it kind of, when we were buying it, I told my wife that thing's worth at least $1,000. She didn't think it was, but we were both wrong. I mean, it was anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. And I'll be honest with you, we were flabbergasted because of what we got it for. I mean, it was, honestly, we got it for $100. I just couldn't pass that up. So anyway, I'm going to take you and show you the stuff we bought and the plans for our new house with it. And just one piece that I'm going to show you, the first piece, is my wife's wanting to paint it, and then I'll show you the axes I got, and then I'll show you the liquor cabinet. Well, it's going to be a liquor cabinet for me anyway. So let me turn you around and show you some of this stuff. Now first, excuse me, the first piece I'm going to show you also, I've already got my fly tying stuff in there, so my wife came down and saw that, and she goes, "What in the heck is that doing in there?" So anyway, it's not going to be in there when we go to the house though, or when we build our house. So let me turn you around and show you this. Again, this is a pretty well made piece of furniture as well. Let me show you this down. This is the lower part. It's got 2 drawers, 4 cabinets down the bottom, and actually it's a pretty nice piece of furniture. I could refinish it in real wood, but she wants to paint this particular piece to match whatever decor she has in mind. So I'll take you over here, show you the axes. I'll turn some lights on. Oh yeah, I got a vise too. I bought this vise here too, and it's American made. It's a good heavy duty vise. I needed to replace that particular vise there, which is a piece of junk. Anyway, let's go over here and show you the axes I got. I got one that's pretty long and one that's pretty medium size. And they're pretty nice axes. I mean, I only paid $17 for the 2 of them. And this particular one has a name of some kind on it. see that. And I just bought them because, let me turn this around, maybe you can see the name on it better. I just thought it was pretty interesting. But for the coupe de gras, the other cabinet I was telling you about, I'm going to show you the floor until we get in here. I got it in my drying room where I do my finishing and dry my stuff. So there it is. I mean, that is a beauty. It's got storage in the bottom. Storage, of course, in the top. It's got 2 shelves in the top. I mean, it's really a pretty piece of furniture. You see, it's pretty nice, pretty well made. Got this little lock deal. Open it up. Come inside. It's got a little latch right there, and that's the inside of it. So needless to say, we were very, very well pleased with this. With everything, actually. We did really good. And so we were really happy. Very happy. My wife is still reveling in the glow of winning a tremendously good bid on that piece of furniture. She really likes it, and of course so do I. So that's what we're doing today. Also, I'm having a little bit of red breast scotch this evening, or Irish whiskey. Yeah, red breast Irish whiskey, I mean. I want to do my lighter. I want to do my lighter. Well, I guess I'll have to use some matches. Good old strike anywhere matches, gotta love them. Hard to find and expensive, but yeah, those axes, like I said, I bought those because I don't know, I kind of like axes, but I'm just gonna make a couple sheets for them. One of the shorter one of the two I'll use when I go out and cut trees. I'll use it, carry it out there with me, not to actually do any cutting on the trees to speak of, but I'm going to be using it basically to, when you cut into the tree and if it happens to want to come back the wrong way or something, I got wedges that I put in the cut, in the kerf of the cut that I put in there, and then I could drive those wedges in there with that axe, the back end of the axe, and get the tree to go where I want. But that's really all I got. I did finish up the paint job on those racks and stuff on my ATV that I got, and I could take you out and show you all that stuff, but I'll save that for another video. I got my boat sitting outside the shop here, and I installed a onboard battery charger in it the other day, and of course I got it on Amazon, and I'll tell you what, I'm finding I really like Amazon Prime to be explicit. I gotta be careful. It's pretty easy to spend money on that Amazon Prime. But I got a couple of bags that go in my ATV too that fit on the front rack, and they come down in front of the two front fenders. Basically, they're in front of your knees when you're riding it. I wanted to get those for putting in some emergency tools and stuff like that. And then I'll make a couple of carriers for the front and back to set on top of the rack so that I can carry my trapping supplies when I'm doing the predator trapping for that farm here in the next winter, as well as chainsaws and stuff when I go to cut wood. Anyway, that's all I got. Heck, this thing's longer than the longest video I think I've made. It's about 15 minutes, almost, yeah, just turned over to 16 minutes. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Like I say, it's June the 13th, Saturday, and I quit yakking so much I can keep my pipe lit, but I just thought I'd share that stuff with you. I appreciate y'all stopping by, and like I say, I hope you have a great remainder of your weekend, and keep your pipes lit and your tobacco dry. This is Backwoods Piper 1. Later.